guys, welcome to High Definition Video Recording of Battlefield 3 multiplayer gameplay on the PlayStation 3, brought to you by Windshear Conquest on Grand Bazaar, or Grand Bazaar, I'm not sure how it's said, I've heard it said both ways. But I just want to show you a typical match when you're probably, like me, a lot of times playing by yourself or your other teammates aren't up. So I'm just here with some random squad, and it only happens to be one guy in the squad. And how useful is that? Both of us have the same squad perk. Just totally unorganized, just kind of goofing around playing, but still you want to win the match, don't get me wrong. I want to demonstrate in this gameplay kind of how I play, and I want to encourage you when you're in matches like this, because it's easy to want to just quit, because you're never up the whole match, you're down, you think there's no way in hell you're going to win, and then somehow at the end you pull it off and you win. So right here I want to show you how that's possible. So stick with it, that's the main thing I want you to take from this video, because you never know when you're going to win. So I'm trying to flank the team. That's always the first thing I do on Grand Bazaar. And of course this team did good. They had 2 claymores down, but fortunately I picked those out. So you can see here I'm running my assault class with my new arrangement that I have a video out now about the M16A3, or the master keys we call it. Got a shotgun attachment with it, the M320 Mass. And it's a great piece of equipment. Just disregard this clip right here, though, because that is an epic failure, and don't even ask what happened. I shouldn't have died there. That's just embarrassing. Anyway, I've reduced this clip because I want to keep it down to just the bare essentials. So right after that, I come right back to the same spot, and I want to cut all that run around. But see, this is why I flank. I mean, this is what you gotta do. I just don't like going at the end of that hallway where everybody's got their 12 gauge frags and everybody's got the LAV and everybody's just camping and mortar strikes down there. So I always flank. That's so critical in this game. You see me emphasize that, beat that like a dead horse. Flank all the time. You notice there's nobody else with me doing this. Why am I the only person doing this? Unfortunately, that's what you're gonna see when play this game. It's just kind of sporadic teamwork here and there. Really, everybody's just kind of doing their own thing, and I really should have had 2 or 3 guys with me here, so I'm trying to be cautious about this running around. And, fortunately, I still managed to take out quite a few of these enemies, and we secure this position, Bravo. But pretty much throughout this entire match, we were down at least 2-1, if not numerous times during the match, down 3-1 tickets compared to this team. Not one point did we win or really have a higher score than the other team until the last minute in this round, which is pretty neat to watch, guys. I encourage you to watch this video to the end, because that's when it gets the most interesting. Because, I'm playing this match, I'm just thinking, there's just no way in hell our team's going to pull it together here. And obviously, I feel like I'm the one that's going out taking flags and stuff, and here you go again, one more reason why I just can't stand that 12 gauge frag round anymore. I mean, it's just so overpowered. And I think at one point, even in the match, I just get fed up with it, and I pull it out for just a couple death sequences. I get a few kills with it, but then I just get tired of using it, because it's just such an overpowered, grossly overpowered gun. I just can't resort to sustaining that gun, so I cut out a few of those clips, and pretty much went back to this setup again through the match. But why I like this setup is just, when I run out of ammo, just like in that case, I can just quickly switch to my shotgun, finish off a guy, and, chances are if it's just one dude, it's no problem. The problem is when I got more than one guy coming after me. This shotgun's really limited, the 320 Mass is really limited with its capabilities in close quarter engagements. It's just a little too slow fire rate, but I've won a lot of engagements. It's got me out of a lot of sticky situations, this master key setup. Very effective design, and I've got a few comments and questions about what scope I've been running. Apparently there's a little bit of curiosity about this scope. This is the PKA 3.4x zoom scope, and that's pretty much the scope I run. It gives me just a little bit of zoom, but not too much, because as you know, I hate long, big scopes. I'm just not a sniper. But I like a little bit of zoom, especially with an M16, just to kind of give me the added advantage of this rifle's range capability. But here again, look at this thing. And it's silent. Nobody knows I'm on the radar right here. I come up behind the team, and I can take out 3 guys with the shotgun without, that last guy knowing I'm even there, because that shotgun is silent. And as typical on that position, there's always a LAV at the end of the hallway, and nobody's doing anything about it, so that's what finished me off there. And I think there's one here down again later on in the match. I just try to flank it anytime I can, because it's just suicide to run down this hallway on position Bravo. It's such a hard position to take, and that's again another reason why I like to run the shotgun in this match. There he was. Uh, because those little corridors, the shotgun's a very good thing to have. And you gotta come around those corners. You want to have this shotgun out just for this reason, you know. Because chances are, if you come up face to face with a guy, I don't know about you, but at close range, I mean, that is just my weakness. So having this shotgun capability gives me a lot more flexibility with my loadout. But again, it's a big give and take. I mean, you're losing that medic kit to be able to utilize this at short notice, which is the only way I would run. I would never, you know, take the time to switch between those, you know, that 320 mass itself. I would always just want to attach my gun. But like I say, you do give up a lot. I mean, this is later on in the match now. Like I said, I cut out a good portion of this middle clip. I want to get right here at the end. This is kind of the meat of the clip. We pretty much secure both positions finally in the match. Of course, we're still lagging considerably in score. And of course, you know what video might want to be complete? I like to mention it, the combat efficiency medal. Just got to throw it out there for you guys. It seems like every video I make anymore, I've always had that popping up. I'm not trying to do it, but it just always seems to pop up every time I'm pulling up a video. And I've put out quite a few the last few days. But this M16A3 is such a good weapon. I mean, just look how many kills I was just cleaning up there. And I got a quick 8 kills. I mean, just good at getting double kills, multiple kills. Very powerful weapon too at long range. It's a very well-made weapon. Definitely one of my favorite in the assault class. You know, I really like the L85A2 a lot, but unfortunately you can't put the shotgun attachment. You can only run a grip on that gun, so kind of a big drawback of that weapon for me. But coming up towards the main critical point in the match here, you know, we finally kind of starting to close the gap, but we're still down pretty much 2-1. I mean, it was just a lot of ground to make up. And I really didn't think it was going to happen, but still, you know, this is a part of the match where it gets really interesting when you think you just might have a chance. You're really not sure what particular moment does it, but there is at some point in the match where that tide, there's just one kill, and it turns the complete balance of the entire match. And I think this is it right here. You know, I'm pretty much on A. I want to make sure as hell I secure this position. It's our only chance. I'm going to get in this container. I'm going to just try to watch the spawns over here because I know that the enemy doesn't want us to have this position. It's real critical I keep every teammate alive I can. So I risk going out there and losing position to get that one teammate. Fortunately, I didn't get killed. We secured the position. This is the first point in the match that we finally are winning in terms of the ticket score. I mean, look how many few seconds we have left. So we basically just clinch it here right at the end. Secure the position, win the match. It was just grossly gratifying knowing that we were able to do this. And you know, it's just one of the points of this game that make it really enjoyable and beneficial to you. You just don't get this from Call of Duty, guys. And I know I've beat that like a dead horse too. You know, just that feeling, even though I wasn't even in communication with the team, it still felt like a collective joint venture there. End up on top of the leaderboard there, about 41 kills, and I think it's hard for me to read this on the replay here, but I think about 14 kills. Not bad, not my best, but I end up with about 20,000 points. Again, guys, you'll be in those matches where you just think there's just no way in hell you're going to win it, but if you stick with it, just like anything, keep pressing on. You never know what's going to happen in the end. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video if you liked it. And look out for my other videos. I put a lot of content out this week, probably about half a dozen videos, so make sure you don't miss anything because they're just getting better and better if you ask me. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll have more to come.